Yes. Tables. That's a very good part of this movie. Sentimental, and that's powerful. You know, so you see that represented in the artwork everywhere. So it's a big, beautiful thing, uh, and they do a pretty good job of mixing uh, recreational pleasure. So you see, you have a mixture of the religious, the church, the recreational, the park with the kids play and family and music. You have artwork all throughout here. And then you actually have commercial businesses such as restaurants, coffee shops, pizza, so on and so forth. So in small towns like this, uh, they centralize, like this is the town center, Ataco town center. They centralize everything so that, it what's amazing about it is, it'll bring people together. So people are not as dispersed because you have this where this is a Sunday morning at about 9 a.m. and you have this many people outside, enjoying, when we know in the United States everybody's in bed, and with all the nice parks we got, you'd be lucky if you see 3 people in them. But here, the park is crawling with people everywhere. And again, like I said, it's a mixture of recreational, religious, artwork, and commercial. And here you have a couple of officers here. First time I've seen them here, but it's nice to see them. This one is a small town, super safe. Again, you see tons of artwork. They call these artesian arts. So you see the stores everywhere, all over, where you can buy hats, toys, just all official Salvadorian goods and gifts that you can buy for not much and take home. So this is not the city San Salvador. This is Ataco, a little small town, and this is how it is. Look at that tree. That tree's probably a couple hundred years old, but they are a very, 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 very green country. So trees every freaking where. Yeah, and like the DR, you got parrots everywhere, little dogs everywhere, all the time. They just are somewhat self-sufficient, do their own thing, live their life the way they want, and that's what it is. So, and like I said, they feed you to death. So this is some restaurant, and this is what they serve. Chicharron is pork, queso with cream friole, quesadillas, things like that. So the country's littered with what you call like mom and pop shops. So in the city, with the exception of the big cities like San Salvador, here's some more great artwork that you just get, and it's full. If you notice, it's full of colors. It's colors, 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 colors. I mean, like every time they paint something, they use every crayon in the box. No crayon goes undone. And like I said, that's the name of the city, Ataco. And look at the artwork. Everything that you see with the detail and the color, you know, and then you have, you know, your vendors out here. But, you know, it's like multiple streets like this, up and down, that people come to see, shop, see things. So, and I told you the roads are cobblestone in the town. When you get outside the town, you go to asphalt, but they're cobblestone roads. Looks like whoever Azul is must have did this mural last year, 2023. He signed his work, which he should have, because I think it's a beautiful painting. But you see, people sometimes have it on their houses. And again, like you say, clothing stores abound everywhere. And like the town is just really like waking up. And you're gonna see people all day coming out, you know, locals. I think according to Dennis, this is a town that has a lot of Guatemalans as well as Salvadorians, because that's the border country. And then, like I said, every store like an ice cream shop, so they have the paintings everywhere. This is what, you know, individual shop store owners build and do. I love these hats. I'm gonna try to get my wife to get me one. And like you say, a lot of times, everywhere you go, people they're like families. They're always together as families. You know, the places. So it is, you know, you talk about somewhere, and what's really crazy about it is, yeah, I like those hats, is they're not just family, but they're very much multi-generational families. So you will see the children, the parents, the grandparents, even up to the great-grandparents when they get together as family. It's not like, okay, mom, dad, kids. It's mom, dad, and the next 2-3 generations that they're all together. And they do even have a few little like modern stores here. So again, a lot of this is handcrafted work. We don't have this anymore back home, of course, you know. And they still do have some things you can get. And this is, like I said, it's a small town, but things, you know, like you'll see the Nautica, the Tommy Hilfiger, and things like that. And I'm still trying not to get lost, so I think I'm right there. I think that's where I'm at. But again, like I said, I love the town. Again, lots of little cobblestone roads. You don't have to worry about, you know, they're very courteous to people walking in the street, because of course they don't have sidewalks worth much anyway. And because the cobblestone roads are so bumpy, you ain't got to worry about nobody speeding, because you're worried about tearing your car up. You know, because that's kind of what it sounds like. But this is I'm gonna say 10 o'clock in the morning, and God knows there's got to be a couple thousand people out here, you know. And you know, in the USA, our lazy asses wouldn't be out of bed. We would not be out of bed, but here they are, you know. So and they're coming out. So all the shopkeepers are coming out. They're setting out all their wares, because of course they bring everything in at night, and then at morning, you can't just have your goods inside the store. You have to have some on display for people to want to see and come inside. So that's the way, that's their marketing, you know. So I mean, and just like I said, everything you walk past and you see, you just see colors, 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 colors. It's like an explosion of a crayon box, you know. Or so that's one. Oh, and they do some great hand jewelry, hand craftsmanship with metal jewelry. You know, my wife, she's in a bunch of jewelry. I'm not, but just to give you an idea, so you can see the craftsmanship of some of the stuff. It's beautiful. Again, I told you, a lot of real heavy religious background with everything. I tell you, I'm gonna have to get one of these hats. I know I love a good top piece. I think I want one with color, though. Y'all gonna see me on the Dominican route with a couple of these. That's what I love about it.